Good morning, everyone. Just doing some fishing from the kayak. I'm out in the Long Island Sound. We've got this beautiful sunrise happening behind me and some excellent fishing conditions today. Water temperature is hovering right around 60 degrees Fahrenheit, which is kind of primo, perfect for bass fishing. So hoping to do a little striped bass and blue fishing this morning. Or I could try going a little more shallow. Maybe shallow is the way to do it. I'm a little deeper than these bass should be, although I am marking them. Let's see. Yeah, I'll give this a couple more casts. Definitely marking the fish. They just might not quite be on the feed, but they're going to any minute now. I think they're starting to just school up a bit. The only thing about this head cam is I always get freaked out that the angle's not correct. There we go. There's a fish. Ooh, I'm not sure what this is. This feels like it could be a weak fish. So I'm gonna give it a little bit less drag. Go nice and easy. This setup's way too heavy for the weak fish. Could just be a lazy bass, but it feels like a weak fish. Could just be a lazy bass, but it feels like a weak fish. What is it? What is it? I just want to see what it is. I'm at the leader. It's a lazy striper. What's up? What's up, striper? He's just a little lazy. Nice striper, though. Happy to be catching them. That's so pretty. Sometimes the fish will use tides like this to work the zones that they can't get into at shallow tides. There we go, fish on. This feels like, I don't know what this feels like. Small bass, maybe? It's got some strange head shakes. Got some really strange head shakes. Might be a sea robin. What is it? Yeah, it's a sea robin. Whoa, sea robin behind the back. Yeah, sea robins love gulp. Grab something. Right where I was marking those fish, I grabbed something. I'm not sure what it is. Feels like a bass. Just trying to figure out what's going on. I'm really confused. Definitely don't want to be trolling, but sometimes when I get confused, it helps me like understand what the direction of the fish and what they want. Pretty sure this is a bass. What is it? I think I just saw it. I think it's a bass. Yeah, I don't know. The bite's really weird today. Something changed from when I launched. Oh, later, buddy. That was like a schoolie bass. We'll count that. I got him right here. But something's a little different from when I launched. I can't quite figure it out. Keep getting hit in the same exact spot. This feels pretty decent. I think it's another bass though. I think this bunker school is kind of throwing everything off. Definitely feels like a bass. Definitely feels like a bass. Not a bad one either. Feels pretty good. Pretty decent bass, this one. I can always seem to get them to hit on the troll for some reason. Maybe it's not a bass. It's acting weird. Wow, that is a big bass. Damn. That is a really nice one. That is a nice bass right there. Huge bluefish. Huge bluefish. That's what it was. It's probably been my trickiest year for filming. Honestly, like, I was not surprised the camera died right when I landed that fish. That's been my luck this year. I've just been having like really bad luck with the camera will roll the whole time. Then as soon as I hook into a fish and go to land it, the camera will die. I don't know. I've just been having a strange luck this year, but 31-inch bluefish is pretty good. That's not a bad fish. So got a blue and a striper. Well, two stripers technically. It kind of basically landed that fish. But yeah, still got a little bit more on this major feeding time, so we'll see. Oh, I think I just had one. Oh, I think I just had one. They're on it. Oh, come on, Tip. Don't do this. Not now. Oh, they're here. Could be Porgy. Wouldn't be mad at that, but I'm pretty sure this is weak fish. There we go. I think this might actually be a Porgy. That's a Porgy. That's a Porgy. That's a Porgy. Whoa, come on. I'm losing it, man. Ah, it's just so small. Is he regulation? It's just so small. I feel bad. I feel bad. No, it's 10 inches. Getting nailed by him. Could be just small Porgy though. Something is just pushing my gulp around down there. Got him. This feels great, whatever this is. Something was just pushing my jig around down there. Pretty sure this is a nice porgy. Probably our first keeper. Really need to remember the spot I was at. This feels like a porgy. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. That's the keeper size we're looking for. Just triple check. Yeah, he's 11 and a half. Sick. All right. I think the area I started with was a little off, because this is closer to where I have been getting them. So I could go over there and then ride the... I feel like all these boats are saying screw this too. Keep seeing people going in. Could ride the tide to another spot. It's just gonna be so hit or miss. Who the heck knows if there's gonna be fish there or not. There's a fish. There we go. This feels good. Right when I was gonna make a move, I reset my drift, and we got on something decent. This feels pretty good. This feels pretty good. It's a huge sea robin. Not even a huge one. Just a thumper. Might have just been a sand. I mean, it might have just been a porgy that was giving me those big hits. They're pretty big over here, so it is possible it was just porgy. But the fluke will definitely hit this little minnow rig too. Could have been weak fish too. Anything's possible when you believe in magic. There we go. Knew I was getting some nice hits down there. I think they're porgy. This one feels good. I think the porgy are just like kind of random right now. They're not really, they're kind of just like scattered. This one's a little too small. It is interesting though that the second that I switched to the sandworm, I started catching them. And I wasn't catching them on the other gulps. So I think that there's something to be said about these gulp sandworms. Here we go. This is not bad. It's crazy how the second that I switched to that gulp sandworm, I start getting bites. Wasn't getting any bites before. Second that I switch to the gulp sandworm, I start getting the fish again. It's really crazy. They're not very big though. That's the only bummer, because this is not a keeper. It's kind of ripping. Moving faster than I thought. There's the bottom. All right, 28 feet. Ooh, I'm getting hit already. 28 feet starting this drift. We're getting hit already. There we go. Oh, dropped it. There we go. That's a Porgy. 28 feet. They've been between 20 and 35 feet. This might actually be a sea robin. Starting to get that bounce. That head bounce. No, it's a Porgy. Just kind of a small one. We're going to let this guy go. This one's too small to keep. Oh, don't take that worm. I don't have many of them. But that's the target. Current's moving a little quick here. Got him. I got him finally. Finally. I got a decent one. That's a keeper. Yes. Yes. They're definitely in spawn mode. Such variety on these. Yes, we finally got a keeper. I'll double check, but this is definitely a keeper. Yeah, he's 12. That is excellent. There we go. What is this? I think this is our weak fish. Either that or a really nice Porgy. Damn. That is big. Wow. That is a big one. Holy smokes. Look at how big that porgy is. Telling you, the big gulp rig, that is the way to do it. Oh my gosh, what a way to end this trip. Starting to run out of time here. Could lay him flat, but I don't want to because that's gonna happen. It's like, wow, he's melting everywhere. This is definitely a male. Look at how big that porgy is. What a fatty. That's sick. Oh, I'm hyped on that. That is a nice one. He's over 14 inches. I get like a couple keepers. I can't seem to get any keepers today. So strange. It's like it always changes. Every day is different with fishing. Some days you get the keepers, some days you get lots of shorts. Some days you get nothing at all. Hey, bada bing, bada boom.